Hey there, welcome to another episode of Start and Succeed with me, Kelly Brammer. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that sounds quite simple, but is going to have a huge impact on your success. And that's all around goal setting and writing down your goals. Now, as you know, I talk a lot about goal setting. It's such an important process to really get us to move forward and to reach that next level of success. But today I want to talk to you about writing down your goals, because if you write down your goals, it can significantly increase your chances of actually achieving them. It's a proven fact, and I'm about to tell you why. So first of all, when you write down your goals, you're forced to get really clear on what it is that you actually want. Now, it's easy to say, I want to succeed, but what does success really mean for you? What does it look like for you? So by writing out what success means and what you're trying to actually achieve, it helps to define that in detail. So it increases clarity around that particular goal. Now, another benefit of doing this is that it improves your memory. Now, again, coming back to writing things, we are so quick right now in today's world to not use pen and paper, to use our phones, to use technology. And it's not to say that writing down your goals has to be on pen and paper. It can, written with a pen on a piece of paper. It can be on your phone or on your computer, but I'm old school. So I love being able to just sit down, get a pen and a notepad and write down what it is that I'm trying to work towards, and then working out my plan to actually achieve it. Now, people who write down their goals are far more likely to actually remember them, because it's keeping your goals top of mind and it's ingraining it into your daily life. So by getting into a habit of writing them down and reviewing them, tracking your progress is going to help consistency and create habits around that particular thing. So place these, once you've written them, place them where you're going to see them quite often. That might be on your desk, it might be in your office, might be even in your kitchen, on the fridge, whatever works for you. But as I say, by writing them down, not only is it helping you remember them, but it is reminding you whenever you see it of why you're trying to do this, why it's so important, and what you're actually trying to achieve. Now, another benefit is that it can increase your commitment. So by saying you're serious about this, you're going to make it happen, it can change your mindset around that particular goal, because you are driving to take action. You are committing to actually delivering this. So the fact that you've written it out and you're committing to it means that when the going gets tough, and again, it's something I talk about quite often because life does get in the way. When the going does get tough, you will notice that those goals have been written down. You will see them wherever you've put them, and it will keep bringing you back to what it is that you're actually focusing on. As well as that, it actually helps you to track your progress, because you've written them down. You know what you're trying to actually achieve. So it's easier for you to check in on them, to see how far you've come, to think about what you've still got left to do and what tweaks and adjustments you might need to make on that journey to actually make those your reality. Now, it's not to say that these goals are necessarily set in stone, because, we can set a goal today and we think that's what we're aiming for, but that might change over time. But again, by tracking that progress, that's really going to help you to determine, is it taking you on the right pathway? Is it taking you in the direction that you want to go? Or do you need to make those tweaks and those adjustments so that you can actually pivot and go to where you decide you want to get to? As well as this, it helps to boost your motivation, because when you're seeing them, when they're around you, it's that constant reminder that you've committed to this, you're accountable to this. You'll remind yourself as to why you're putting in that effort. And again, that's going to help with that confidence and clarity around what you're trying to do. Again, when it gets tough, when it gets challenging, you'll have that reminder. But with all of this, it's okay writing down the goal, and that's a great activity to do. What you also need to do is thinking about how you're actually going to make that happen. Again, a simple task, but can be quite challenging at the same time, because some goals you might know what you need to do. Other goals, you don't have a clue. Maybe you know one step, maybe you know a handful, maybe you know none at all. So writing them down, thinking about them clearly with clarity is really going to help you just to build out that strategy, build out that roadmap of how you're actually going to get to where you want to be. And again, by seeing your goals on those tough days, when you're lacking motivation, when you feel like you're not really progressing, it's going to help you bring back to why this is so important for you. It's going to enable you to understand if you're making progress, if tweaks and adaptations need to happen, or if everything's fine and it's going the way that you expected it to go. So, as I say, this is, for me, a fundamental benefit and a proven benefit, because, if we don't write things down, if we just think about them and you've got a great idea, and then tomorrow you're involved in something completely different, or you have a ton of things come your way, it's easy to lose sight of what it is that you actually wanted to achieve. So by setting these goals, by writing them down and really committing to them, and then tracking that progress, keeping yourself a reminder of what it is that you're trying to do and why it's so important for you, is going to help you achieve that next level of success. Now, if you want to start writing down your goals and see real progress, I have the perfect tool for you. I've created a free Goal Setting Like a Boss guide. Now, that guide is really there to give you the tools and the strategy to set goals like a boss. And then you can go on to actually making them your reality. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the podcast notes. As I say, it's completely free. It's a great tool, and there's some really great content in there to help you on this journey. And as always, if you've got any questions for me around this topic, please feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer questions. I'm happy to share my knowledge and my stories and how I use all of this that I share with you to make my life and my business even better. So thank you for listening today. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll be back again in the coming days with more insights, tips, and strategies to help you live a life that you're super passionate about.